Hello? That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Jag talk it. I eat, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with an ass back. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give it back. My bad when the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she in. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
All right, Coach, thank you. There's a look at New Era Field here in Orchard Park, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Denver Broncos. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
Check 37.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018, the Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
60 outlaw.
Check Mike 50. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Let's go. Smith.
Mike 50. We own them.
Hey.
We own them. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Come on. You better bring it. Mike 50. Mike 50.
General West. Hey, Orbit.
Hey, it's our house. Check 13.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Pull it together.
Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Set. 50. Plant.
Check. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Let's go.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Here we go.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Team spill.
Deuce. Kill.
get it.
Throwing on first down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Ready?
So
30
second
base.
down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Go.
A shotgun handoff now to Yeldon. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here we go, set. 90, Wolf.
3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 5.
To throw on third down. Barkley.
Check back.
And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Don't throw my son.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have to say early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On second down, it's Lindsey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Star Latulippe in on the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
So don't say nothing.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Big Rivers.
Throwing his lock on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12. Yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Check 6 guys.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Come on,
An
set.
extra defensive
10
back here
logo.
for the Bills on third down.
Danny.
5.
Mike's 50. Watch the out.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Come on, boy.
Ready?
Lock gonna throw.
Don't be scared.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
Here we go. 70.
So
80.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the run. 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Haywood. Let's go.
On 1st down, Lock. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Broncos first down.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Hey, Echo. Pilot, 64, weak. Get it.
Lock now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
60 or.
They got 29 yards
61,
that time.
matchbox, lights.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung
Hey,
up on the
Charlie.
word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Bills' 31-yard line.
Ready? 50, plant.
50. Here we go.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike 50. Hey, watch the ball.
Go. 5.
Lock looks to throw it again. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. 30 base.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
X3.
Again, it's Lock. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Out.
Snap.
They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, at these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
It's now 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Barkley. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I've played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Let's go, Mike, 50. Mike.
Bravo.
Oh, you got deep? Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Now watch one, watch one.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I would say it would probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Ready?
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Leo.
Check.
Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
All day, baby, all day.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Get it.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude,
and a
little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And he finds Tyler Kroft. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Bills are certainly happy to have a healthy Tyler Kroft. Remember, he had a season-ending foot injury last year with the Bengals in Week 5. So the Bills get him, and he re-injures that same foot in May in OTAs, but out there now and says he's feeling pretty good. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Barkley. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
Ready.
A very solid gain of 27. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. First and 10 right at the 20. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to have a third down.
Ready up.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, exit. Hit it.
From the gun on third down, Barkley. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
All day.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, Sam off.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Airing it out for Hamilton. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Teron Johnson into the picket. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Barkley. They go with a screen. It's Yeldon. He's got the first down inside the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll run forward with Martin. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
There we go.
Don Martin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Rush in.
Hey, Orbit.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Locke. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They look to throw. It's locked. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 45. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brian Body Calhoun. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I got you.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Shoot.
Block now on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after
Hey, Alpha. Hit it.
Back to the air on second down. It's locked. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now T.J. Yeldon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Here we go. 8 read.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Go.
On 2nd and 12. Barkley got it open, man. It's Foster. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I know you felt that one.
Here we go.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
218,
This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a first and 10. First down carry now for Yeldon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Barkley, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs. state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Interception, baby.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Blue draw Corker. Hey, Haywood. Big Griffin.
Throwing to start the drive. Barkley.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
it is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that made it.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
22-jet bomber.
The ball.
Let go.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Hustle, go.
Clock will try again on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you play man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On 3rd down, Locke. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 23-yard
Come on,
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. This quarterback now 6 for 6 is coming back out of the locker room. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Barkley.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. 22 yards there, a first down. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Looking to throw. Barkley. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
60 outlaw.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
No gain on the dump-off. It's second down.
Ready.
To throw again on second down. Lock. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. They get back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did not.
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Off the play fake. Barkley nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. They've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Let's go now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
7.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Lock now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Noah Fant his 4th touchdown on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on, set.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's right.
Anytime we have
That's
a
right.
defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play.
Here we go.
And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Now locked to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Here we go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing after the interception. Barkley. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back is quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good at it.
Well, I try. All right, I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork that led to the incompletion.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Got check time on both sides. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory.
Here we go.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Mark.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
On the ready.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
61. Matchbox lights.
Switch.
5.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. A bit easier said.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyler Kroft, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Slam. Check 3.
You draw Corkers. Hey, exit.
Mike 50.
Greystone travel.
Hatchet. He's checking. Crash.
Now.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering.
There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand and break off the routes quickly as well.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Barkley. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Come on, set.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Here we go.
A huge play there for Denver. 63 yards. Throwing now is Locke. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th.
Nice hit, boys.
And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. Most of that number is empirical.
Going up top.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's going to be caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
That's it, huh?
Robert Foster, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
On the double.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do? And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Go.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And with just inside the 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Ready? 8-3.
Hey, 4 down.
Lee Griffin.
On 3rd down, Lindsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively.